to ask you. You did tell me, and the reason why I'm so interested in this is because you told me that you have social anxiety.
Yes.
Yeah. So like, how do you deal with that? Like, how do you deal with like being in a party setting and having like I really want to know that just real quick. I want to know.
I mean, you just kind of have to put yourself out there. You have to try to get, I guess I would say you have to try to get over it, I
Yeah.
suppose. It's just like, people aren't as scary as we make them out to be, but it's like, it's just like a mind over matter kind of thing. And
Yeah.
it's like putting yourself like you like put yourself out there, but you also think like honestly, people aren't thinking about you as much as you think they are. And because you're not thinking about them, honestly, you're more thinking about yourself. And
Right.
that's like what they're thinking about. So just trying to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And then just having a good time. Because I do like people.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. That's why you're on this. That's why you're doing this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, so it's just
Hmm.
getting out of your comfort zone sometimes.
I
That's what
love that.
I try to do.
I freaking love that. Just the aspect of you and I noticed that about you when again I always go back to her collective and that whole call. Like as I got to know you or even just like first glance appearance, I definitely could see the introvertedness, but
Mhm.
I also saw the willingness to step out of her comfort zone. And a person like that really intrigues me because you in a sense are saying I'm not going to allow myself to just become trapped or engrossed in a box or a bubble, um
Yeah.
but I'm willing to burst my own bubble and get outside my own bubble and explore different things. And so even looking at your posts, when I see the again, I always go back to the Elvis post you did where you like even doing something like that, how many people would never do anything like that.
Yeah, that was actually very terrifying.
Yeah.
And I honestly thought and have thought about deleting that post. I
No.
haven't. I haven't, but I really have. I really have thought about deleting it
Yeah.
because just because I was like, oh my gosh, that was so terrifying. Like that's me. Like in real life, like that is like honestly, like at home, like
Mhm.
that's me. Like I'm
Exactly.
dancing around my house, like, like
Yeah.
cleaning, listening to music.
Yeah.
That's really me. But like as soon as there's like a camera, no.
Yeah, yeah, right. And I get it. I completely get it. I was there, at one point when I was recently starting up, like just posting content on my on my social medias. And again, that's why I post so many videos and I post so many like sporadic videos because I try to get people to see like just be yourself. Some days I have my do-rag on, I'm flexing in the mirror. I just did that a few days ago, or I'm dancing and listening to music. Like but it's those videos where people are able to capture, you know, who you are. And it's those videos that people are able to enjoy the most, that brings the most light to people's days.
Yeah.
That Elvis
Yeah.
one, that really, like I said, that really touched me. I was like, I've seen all your other videos, but that video stood out because I saw you coming outside of your comfort zone,
Hmm.
and it even inspired me probably to post something else. And so it's like, continue to do that. And I definitely like implore you and um, condone you in the sense in doing more of that because I think that other people being able to see you, your gifts, your talent, your singing, anything that you do, even doing something like this, other people are able to come on or embrace those things as well and break out of their shell.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to waste any more time though, but I did definitely wanted to say that about you. I feel like I don't really have enough time in the DMs to say that. So thank you again for coming on. We're going to start off with Let's Just Talk Art.
Okay.
All right, so that's cool. All right, so we're gonna start
Yeah,
off.
yeah, let's go.
We're gonna start off with that because we just talked about Elvis. So with that, with just like a basic question first before we get into like your artistic skill set, what is an artist to you? I guess if you could just answer that.
An artist, I think, to me, is somebody who, like, I think hones their creativity, takes the things that they have and puts it into a medium
Mhm.
to express it like to the world. So whether that's like in a song, artwork, um, poetry,
Mm-hmm.
um, even photographs,
Yes.
like that's artwork too. Like
Yes.
there's so many different avenues of art
Mm-hmm.
um that are out there. So I think an artist is just somebody who is able to take something within themselves and bring it out to like show people, like create, I don't,
Mm-hmm.
in a creative way.
Yeah, in a creative way. You're saying it. I mean, I could, completely 100% stand behind that definition as well. Um, and I even think an artist is, in some sense, a rebel. We go against the norm. We go against the grain. We go against the current. Like we, in a sense, like you said, are willing to step out and say, no, I'm going to do it this way.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm going to try my own total different way. Some artists take certain other artists' works and then they create from that. But then you have some artists that go completely far left,
Right.
and so I relate to everything you said. And I think that is definitely a great way to describe us. Um,
Yeah.
when it
I
comes
guess
to,
oh
no,
sorry.
go ahead, go ahead, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, I guess I also think like, artists also inspire other people. Like they bring out inspiration.
Yep.
So it's like you said, like with, sometimes with people, like you'll take an artist song, you'll take a song and like you revamp it into your own way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not necessarily as being disrespectful to the original artist.
Right.
Sometimes it's as a mode of respect, or just saying like, you touched me in this way and inspired me to create this out of something that was yours, and I made it
Exactly.
mine.
Exactly. And I DJ. So I love to take like different songs and just create in them certain effects, add in certain different like snippets or slow down the tempo or speed it up or, like mix it or, like you're exactly right. It's taking something and also giving in some form, paying honor or respect to that artist by taking their music and then making something with it that it means to me.
Yeah.
That's super dope. Oh, I love that. Um, okay. I ran into you obviously in terms of art with your singing, you know.
Yes.
But before we get into that, because I know you want to do a little singing. But before we get into that, and by the way, we're live on TikTok too, just so you know. But
Oh,
yeah.
TikTok people.
No pressure, no pressure. But with that, I guess like I know singing is a form of art that you do, but is there any other skill sets or arts that you participate in heavily just as much as singing?
um I I will sometimes create little origami hearts.
Wow.
That's all I know how to make in origami is hearts. I've tried making other things, it just doesn't necessarily
Hmm.
work out. But I
Yeah.
make little origami hearts, and yeah, that's a form of art
Okay.
that I enjoy. And sometimes I will do like the adult coloring books. I like
Mm.
that.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Yeah.
but and I did a paint and sip recently, my first one, and
Mm.
it didn't actually turn out too bad because I
Wow.
don't call myself a painter because I'm not, but you can tell that they're flowers, so that
You
works.
pass. You pass. You pass. Right, right, right. You pass.
But
Yeah.
I mostly singing has been it for me. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Okay, so then let's lean into the singing. When did you know that it was so you would describe it as a passion, right?
I would say yeah, it's something that I am passionate about.
Okay, okay. When did you know that you were passionate about it?
Um, I mean, I think as a kid, like I always like there's videos of me as a child like playing the piano and singing, or like um, I just sing all around. Like
Mhm.
my mom sang
Wow.
in the house, and like my sister sang, I sang in the choir in middle school, high
Yeah.
school,
Hmm.
college. I just always really enjoyed it.
Wow. Wow. That's so beautiful. Um, when you would sing, were there certain people that would tell you, man, you're really good. Wow, you are doing amazing. You know, you sound amazing. Were there certain people that would say those things to you, like, man, Kara, you can sing, or you're really good? Or would you also have people who would be like, man, you sound like, straight crap. Like, like you need to shut up. Like, did you experience both of those things, one of those things, all of those
There's
things?
there's a little bit of both, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a lot of people that said I sang very well. And
Okay.
I
Okay.
would like my choir teacher or like
Yeah.
different things. Like I mean, I got a few roles in a couple
Wow.
musicals in high school.
Wow.
Not like the lead or anything,
Yeah.
but or I would sing like specials for um sometimes for homecoming or
Hmm.
prom. We had like you had to audition for singing a special song, so I would do
Nice.
that. And we always had like contests where you would
Mhm.
sing. I was
Wow.
in jazz choir as well, so like sometimes I
Wow.
would audition for like the solo. So we had like so I guess like my choir teacher would say I'm really good, or sometimes he would say I'm bad. But only because like he's trying to make you better, not
Better.
like
Okay.
saying like you're awful, but
Yeah.
just you need to work on this because your pitch is off or this
Mhm.
or that, which
Yeah.
is true. Like you're not always gonna have like a good pitch day. You're not always gonna have like that. Um, and but I've always had like my family has been very supportive, just like
Nice.
and all the churches that I've been a part of, well, almost all the churches I've been a part of have like asked me to be a part of the worship team. So
Wow.
I am currently a part of my church's worship team.
Nice.
And so
That's awesome. That's
yeah,
awesome. That
yeah.
that's super awesome. So you had people that were definitely in your corner, as well as professional help, like whether
Mhm.
it be in choir or things of that nature, that help shape your singing.
Yeah.
Do you feel like people have like a person that has natural singing talent? Do you feel like they have to at some point perhaps go into a professional setting to where they can then grow in their skill set, or do you feel like someone could progress from singing singing video on YouTube well into like stardom?
Um, I mean, I think that there's like a mixture of both. I mean, for me, this is not something that I mean, this isn't something that I'm ever really trying to like, I'm not trying to get a music deal. I'm not trying to do that. This
Right.
is
Mm-hmm.
something I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
But I'm just doing it. It's for fun and for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I mean, I know that there are people that have gotten stardom from YouTube and
Yeah.
from, TikTok and stuff. So it does happen. But I
Mm-hmm.
would say that even with those people, after they become stars, they still have to have that, like, you have to have the discipline, the coaching, and like there's always something that you can learn,
Facts.
like um like or just working on it. And even like if you don't practice it,
Mm.
your tone, your pitch, your um even just like your range can change.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've noticed for myself that like I am a soprano, but like I
Mm.
can't always reach like the super high notes. And I'm also that I maybe used to
Yeah.
before, or it like sounds different.
Mm-hmm.
And it also just depends on the sometimes the time of day or how you're feeling,
Facts.
how
Mm-hmm.
how it'll come out.
That's so true. That's so true. So in a sense, treating your vocals or your voice like an instrument.
Hmm.
That is so dope. That is so dope. How do you deal with posting your singing online? There's a lot of people, me myself, I just recently did that. And I know a lot of people too who can, I know, again, I don't think I'm the best singer, but I know some people like yourself who can really, really blow. And like, I'm saying like probably better than some of the mainstream artists. And I know some people who are amazing at it,
Yeah.
but they fear posting. They fear letting that out. They don't want people to hear. I know some
Yeah.
people who are, you know, they're writing songs. I know some people who are writing songs and they're just not singing it. Like, how do you deal with, or how have you dealt with being able to overcome that fear of putting the content out there?
I think for me, it's just like singing for me is an outlet. Like,
Yeah.
and so I honestly don't really care about what people say. Like, I'm not trying, like, I'm not trying to get the praise on
Yeah.
TikTok. Like, the
Mm-hmm.
reason I even started singing on TikTok in the first place was
Mm-hmm.
because I was in a very depressed state.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, and I found the duets like on TikTok, and I was like, oh, let me do this because singing brings me joy. So I just started doing it. And then, sometimes I would get likes and sometimes I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But it was really just like I just posted it. And like I sometimes I took like 5 or 6 takes before I actually got like
Mm-hmm.
the sound I
It's all
liked.
right. Yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's like lately it's been maybe 1 or 2 like now because I've gotten a little better.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Mm-hmm. I
sometimes
feel it. I feel it.
sometimes it takes longer. I just
Yeah.
like you can't necessarily worry about what other people are gonna think because everybody has opinions. Everybody has like there are people who think that Drake sucks and
Yeah.
he's really good.
Yeah.
There's people that think Adele sucks and she's
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yep.
you're just gonna have people that are either going to be on your side or aren't.
Yeah.
And and sometimes you, I mean, most of the time my comments that I get are very positive.
That's dope. That's
There's
dope.
people that are like, that's really good. Like you sound really good. And then there's sometimes where they're like, you were off. And that was probably some of it might be due to like my equipment because like sometimes just technology is a little
Mm-hmm.
off. Like when you're trying to duet somebody,
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
things don't always mesh. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like, okay, yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. I
Yeah.
was off in that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's okay. Like you can just take it and be like, but I posted it and that's it.
Exactly. Exactly. But I posted it. You know, like every post. I don't think people really like realize how big of a deal posting is. Like when you post, in essence, like you said, you're saying I don't give a crap what people think. I don't care. You know, you can like it could get 3 likes, it can get 300,000 likes. Like I'm doing this, or I'm posting this because I think it's something that I enjoy. I know that it's something that I like. And that's why I stress. I'm so big on stressing, posting what you enjoy, what you like, what you love. Don't just post booty content. You know, like you have some people who did, or
I
just
mean,
like,
some people like it. Some people
yo,
enjoy
some
doing
people like it. Now some people like it. Some people like it. Yeah, like you're like some people like it. But so for some people it is that. But for some people, or a lot of people, that they just want the clicks. They just want the
right.
views. So they're gonna try to make it clap. You know, and so it's like, okay, but it's being you, being who
Right.
you truly are. And then in that, allowing yourself to gain or garnish people who will come to you based off of that naturalness and showing that authenticity,
Mm-hmm.
so I really think that as an artist too, that's very important. And I was even going to run this by you too before we like move into your singing. Like, what would you say about this statement or this thought?
Okay.
Sometimes I'm like, I ponder or I question. Actually, I stand on this statement, and that is, whether good or bad comments, I feel like an artist or anybody that wants to be a content creator, you can't listen really to either. Like you can't let those things validate you, either
Yeah.
good or bad. What do you think about that?
No, I think that's very true because you can't allow other people to be your validation. You can't allow like outside influences to be your validation. Even
Exactly.
like, I mean, it's good to have a support system. It's good to have people that are in your corner,
Mm,
but like the validation has to really honestly come from yourself
exactly.
or like I mean, like for me, like my faith is very important. So like
Yeah.
from God. And so
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
what
Exactly.
what he says is what matters, and what I think is what matters. And that doesn't always coincide either. So I have to sometimes even give up what I think about myself in order to like be like, but am I actually thinking the right thing?
Facts.
You
Yeah.
know,
Mm-hmm.
because you can allow people, and sometimes having um you want to take the good and the bad from people. You want to say like, like I can take a critique where someone says, oh, you were flat, or oh, you were off, and be like, oh, let me listen to it again, see if they're right.
Yeah.
They
Mm-hmm.
could be, and if they are, okay, I'll work on that next time, the
Mm-hmm.
next time. But like, or honestly, like I don't really care, because that was just a for fun video. Like I just
Exactly.
sing because I liked the song. I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
sing along. I know I don't sound like Adele when I sing Adele's song. I'm not Adele. But um and
But
I'm
it's all
not
right. But it's all
and
right.
I'm not
Right.
trying to be. But
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
um
Mm-hmm.
but it's also nice to hear, but you also like when you sound good, it's really nice to hear, but you don't want to like, also you don't want to let those things um get in your head either, or like inflate you don't want to inflate your ego,
Yes.
thinking that I'm all
Yes.
that.
Yep. Yep. And then one day, because my thing is, if you listen to the good, you then have to listen to the bad.
Mhm.
You have to, because if you're
You
listening to
do.
the good comments, oh, you're so amazing. Oh, you look beautiful. Oh, you look amazing. Okay, then what happens when someone says, oh man, your belly's getting big. You're getting a little fat. I mean, so you've been reading all the good comments and you've been getting your validation off that. But then I've seen some people where I know some people where they get one bad comment or they get one person that says something about them and that has ruined their entire life. Hey, yo,
This is Kate.
Kate scared the mess out of me. Like,
I'm so sorry. I have two cats, and she was sleeping beside me.
okay, yo, okay. Carrie, you gotta warn me next time. I was like, all I saw was you got stand up like this. Like, I was like, oh my goodness.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No, beautiful, beautiful cat. But you gotta warn me next time.
Next time. I mean, I'm surprised honestly that Jack hasn't tried to come out here.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
in our DM, sometimes when you hear that
Yeah,
meow,
I do hear me out.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
Jack. That's Jack.
yeah.
He
I
wants all
love
the
it.
attention.
I love it. I like probably come out when you start singing. Yeah.
He probably will.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. I love it. But that's dope. I love hearing your perspective because, and I actually use questions because I can tell just from your content. I can tell your mindset. I can tell who in a sense is being authentic. You can't fool a real one. You know what I'm saying? You can't fool somebody because I'm real. I'm
Yeah.
myself. So like you can't really fool a real one. Like we know when we see somebody that's doing it and that's doing it that's doing it for the enjoyment, and then people that's doing it because they want the likes, the clicks, the this and that. Like you can tell. And for you, I really have sensed that, and I really sense that, which is why I really wanted you to come on and share your different perspectives in each of my groups at this time, and that's because again, when you're talking to someone that has been there, and we won't even get into your story yet, right? Like that's coming up, but has been through all of these different obstacles in life that has molded you into this, care that you are. It truly becomes, for me, you're like a gold mine for me. So someone like you is like a gold mine because I'm like, man, oh, I can't wait to dig out all this wisdom, all this talent, all this skill set, all this, this truth, this realness. Again, let's just talk. It's all about that realness that I want people to bring to my brand. And so I appreciate it. I appreciate, you answering the questions that I just thrown at you. And with the remaining time that we have left, because it's about, let me see, we got about, okay, it's 24. So we got about 6 more minutes. So I don't know if
Okay.
you want to get in two songs or anything like that, but the floor is yours in terms of that if you're ready.
All right. All right. Well, do you have, this is the Christmas season, and
Mm.
I've been doing my 25 days of Christmas songs. So do you have a favorite Christmas song that you would like to hear? Or
Oh,
I can try?
Yo, you spoiling me right now. You spoiling me right now. I feel spoiled. Like, hold on, let me. Okay, is it what's I don't know the name of it, but on the 12th day,
Okay.
you,
On
you
the
got
12th,
it.
on the 12th, oh yeah, on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Um, oh gosh, now I need the
You need
words.
the lyrics. I know. That's why I didn't say it. That's why I didn't say the whole lyrics. I don't know them.
Shoot, it's been a long time since I've sang that one.
I know. I threw you off. I threw you off.
You did. You threw me off.
Take your
Hold on.
time. Take your time.
Let me get the lyrics. I
That's cool.
usually sing with music.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna find the karaoke version
Okay.
on YouTube real quick.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. The fact that you're even doing this. Oh my goodness. I feel spoiled.
Yeah. Yeah, this year I have decided to, I mean, I think you've noticed, but like I try every other day
Yeah.
to do like I'll still duet with people because I think that there's a lot of talented people. So I want to
Absolutely.
showcase
Hmm.
their talent.
Hmm.
Um, but also I've been this year doing just like singing karaoke. It's
Mm.
just been me.
Wow.
So singing. So
Hmm.
I think you saw the one I did, the little drummer
I
boy.
did see. Yeah, I saw that one. Yep. Yep. Hmm.
Yeah.
I
No.
love it.
So okay. I think I found no.
Take your time. We're good.
There we go.
We got 2 whole hours.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Got it.
Okay, so I just tried this new singing app called Simply Sing, and I'm here to tell you all about
Apps. What ads, right?
Ads. I
Yeah,
don't like the ads, but I
I
don't
know.
also like to pay for.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I know. Gotta deal with it.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me two turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me three French hens, two turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. The fourth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me four calling birds, three French hens, two turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Mm.
On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me birds, three French hens, two turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Let's go.
On the sixth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me six geese a laying, five golden hens, four calling birds, three French hens, two turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love sent to me seven swans are swimming, six geese are laying,
Mm.
five birds, three French hens, two turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the eighth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me eight maids are milking, seven swans are swimming, six geese are laying, four calling birds, three French hens, two turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the ninth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me nine ladies dancing, eight maids are milking, seven swans are swimming, six geese are laying, five
Woo!
calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 10 lords are weeping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids and
Yeah. You got it.
birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 11 pipers piping, 10 lords are leaping, 9 ladies dancing, maids are milking, 7 swords are swimming, 6 geese are laying, 5 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 12 drummers drumming, 6 pipers piping, 10 lords are leaping, ladies dancing, 8 maids unbucking, 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying. Birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Ugh, you chose the hardest
Yo,
song.
I did that for a reason. Like, to me, if you can sing that, you can sing. I'm just like, because it hits every, like every octave. Like
I didn't even get to choose the key. I just picked the first one. Like when I'm making my videos, I will sing through it first, see if I can hit it. So
you
yeah.
had to match it. Yeah. But you matched it. But you like I would have thought you had rehearsed that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like you can sing, and that's what I mean by what I'm saying. Like an artist knows how to adapt. An artist knows how to take something and go, all right, here we go. And it becomes this beautiful thing. And again, if you can sing that song, you can sing because it's just so many different layers, and you killed it, Kiara.
Well, thank you.
You killed it.
I know I messed up some, but yeah.
I didn't when I tell you you can make probably a Christmas album and sell it like every year. Like I truly believe that. Like your vocals. I mean, I would play this in the background of like a family dinner. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. Like I really truly think you should try to put some work together and like get it out there like an album or something like because that was incredible. Yeah.
Well, thank you. My sister does actually have an album out.
So your sister can sing too?
Yeah, both my sisters can sing. Mm-hmm.
Can you send me the album? Like I'm not sure where it is, but
yeah, she has it on. I know it's on Apple Music. I'm pretty sure on Spotify as well.
Please.
And she made an EP as well a while ago.
I mean, if they're willing, tell them to come on. Tell them to come on. Tell them to come on. I'm serious. I would love to hear it.
Yeah.
This is why I created this group. Let's just talk art. Like I literally just want artists to come together, and this is and showcase their artwork. And I love this. I love what you just did here, and that is the essence of why I did and do what I do for this group. But that was dope. That was dope, like hands down. I know we got to move on, but I just wanted to take a second and let that marinate.
Thank you.
Super dope. Super dope. Guys, this is Kara and your boy Trey with Let's Just Talk Art. We're going to be transitioning over again. This is kind of going to be like a 4-part series. So I'm going to stop the recording here, going to stop this segment. We're going to hop into, I guess, Let's Just Talk Books. Going to this book you're reading. So I want to switch it up a little bit. We're going to go a little bit more deeper, a little more philosophical in terms of picking the brain in regards to the book that she's going to bring with us. But guys, this is Kara. Again, your boy Trey with Let's Just Talk Trey. Let's Just Talk Art. And we're going to transition over now. So I'll stop this and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.